This video was produced mainly to attempt to clear any social media confusion from the gardening and horticultural groups regarding isopods, where there is a discussion on if they are good or bad for the garden. This was read by ourselves, and clearly with so many inaccuracies within the chat, we thought it best to try and produce an informative video on the benefits and possibly to reduce some misinformation on the seemingly negative aspects of some of the views. We do welcome discussion to this and any other video we produce. Many people watching this may not be familiar with the term isopod, however many people will be familiar with many of their common names such as woodlice, sowbug, pillbug, slater and springtail, which is a much smaller form of isopod, but this list is non-exhaustive and there's many other common names for them. Isopods might be seen in your garden in many places. They might be more active at night than in the day, so most likely to be hiding in the day. But you may disturb them when you're going around your garden doing the maintenance. They are likely to be found in dark moist places such as underneath plant pots, under or inside barks and logs, within the soil, and some cases there are species that might live in your ponds. However, these are all doing the same job, eating detritus in your garden. In many cases, seeing such bugs in your garden is the sign of a healthy garden ecosystem. Detritus is anything that is dead in your garden. Dead plant matter, fallen dead leaves, rotting wood logs, and even other creatures such as insects or animals, which may have died and begin to decompose. Keeping in mind at this point, soil and compost is composed of a lot of these decaying elements, which is another good reason woodlice may be found around your plants or in the soil around them. Isopods help to recycle by means of eating, digesting, and excreting dead material. This is in their frass or leavings. This can contain useful compounds such as ammonia. This process is called humification, where plant matter is turned into humus. The humus, or frass, which is the leavings of the isopods eating the dead matter, can contain ammonia naturally. This helps your plants gain essential nutrients for growth by helping fix the nitrogen in the atmosphere and make it into a usable form for the plants in your garden. Even within keeping some of the pets, that some species of isopods can be used as a cleanup crew to help clean the pet setup. Generally, isopods eat dead plants or anything else that has already started to die, decay, or even unhealthy. This should not include healthy live plants in your garden as part of a healthy ecosystem. However, as these are likely to be visible in the same areas as plant-damaging pests, in the roots or above ground, then these can sometimes get the blame for others. However, there might be cases such as a much more sanitized environment, such as a vast monoculture like a lawn or inside, where no decaying matter is available, then assuming the isopods cannot find any decaying matter, or simply trapped to the extent they cannot move to it, then they will succumb to eating living plants. This is not their preferred choice, they're simply wanting to survive. Please do note, they may hit soft stem seedlings, as these may be soft, similar to decaying. Isopods won't necessarily know the difference between them. As touched on in the last slide, within a controlled environment such as a vivarium or terrarium, there have been cases of isopods eating live plant matter. Again, this could simply due to a lack of food source for them in terms of detritus and nowhere for them to move to, as they would essentially be trapped within this environment. Also, nothing, unlike a regular garden ecosystem, where predators such as birds will exist to keep population numbers down. This may lead to an overpopulation with less natural food source. These in turn may start to eat certain plants within that situation. If you have a less than healthy ecosystem within your garden, such as a vast monoculture like lawns, or keen removal of detritus, then this will provide an imbalance within the ecosystem there. You can help yourself by locating features such as compost heaps, where you would expect an overconcentration of isopods to exist due to the nature of the decay there, and features such as vegetables or fruit growing areas due to the ripening, bruising of these soft fruits, for example strawberries. They can ripen and start to spoil relatively very quickly, then isopods may target those areas as a food source as well. Similarly to vegetables, if patches become soft, then these may also become targets for isopods and others who meet similar food sources. This can be managed by simply putting distance between a regular food source for isopods, such as a compost heap, and something which is a lot more seasonal, for the majority of the time possibly no interest to them, such as a veg patch or fruit growing areas. Hopefully this presentation has highlighted some of the great benefits of having isopods within a healthy garden ecosystem. We hope it also has helped to clarify some of the misinformation regarding isopods eating healthy plants within your garden. Most likely to be other pests in the same vicinity who may not even be visible using our naked eyes. We once again know this is a heated topic with many opinions. We welcome this debate, and with more information, we are happy to review this presentation to include that. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. If you have found this video useful, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. This will give you updates on new releases of a similar nature. This is very helpful to us. We do appreciate it. Check out our social media links found within the description of this video. We also love discussion, especially if you have another point of view. Please add your comments, it helps us improve our content. We do have plans to make many more videos in the future, however, these might have content updates as our work progresses. Our videos might be updated and re-uploaded at any point as our research progresses. Thank you once again.